Baby, you a masterpiece. God took his time on you. Always on my mind, but I'd rather have my mind on you. Beauty is defined on you. Perfectly designed on you. If you see your flaws, let this play and roll.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl, ShortSide. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. If you are new here, I am Brigitte. I create lifestyle content with some travel and some beauty. We talk about Jesus and I might crack a corny joke. So if you like stuff like that, hit subscribe and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any time that I post. I know it has been a while since I have uploaded. I'll be honest, I was considering not doing any more uploads, but I just got up this morning and was really feeling motivated. I don't know if you know, if you're a content creator, a fellow content creator, and you watch my vlogs, it can be really discouraging to be a creator, especially a small creator. And so I was feeling a lot of doubt just about that. I also was just very busy and overwhelmed with like work, mostly work. I don't want to say work and life, but mostly work for sure. Just very overwhelmed in the last like month or so. And again, back to being a creator, like just having the time and the bandwidth to vlog, to edit, to upload. And I didn't want to upload any crappy work. I didn't want to upload any half behind, half step work. And so I just took a little break. And so I am coming into this with a little bit of a new strategy. I'm going to continue to upload my weekly vlogs, but I'm going to try to make myself seen and more, just a little bit more on TikTok. So if you are not following me on TikTok, please do so, so that you don't miss any time that I post on that platform. And then I already am very active on stories on Instagram. So yeah, just make sure you're following me on all the platforms, as I'm going to really make my best effort to start sharing a lot more about me. Let me know if there's anything you want to know about me. I feel like I'm pretty much an open book, and I've been just sharing a lot about my self-discovery recently, as I am full-fledged into my late 20s, and I just really hope y'all love and resonate with some of the things I say. I'm gonna stop yapping. We'll get into this vlog, honey. Today is the first day of my cycle. It's Monday, by the way. It's the first day of my cycle, and I spent quite literally all weekend coaching gymnastics. We had our state meet this past weekend. My girls did so well. Love those kids so much. So I'm genuinely just making sure that I take it easy, especially since today's the first day of my cycle. I'm getting ready to make some hibiscus tea. I got this from the farmer's market, and then I also got it, got some green tea as well from the farmer's market. And I'm not gonna lie, I think that my body is being a lot nicer to me since I started like really being consistent with drinking on this hibiscus tea, because I'll make it and then I will just put it in the fridge in a jar and just drink it like, you know, it's just like regular juice. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I just kind of eyeball this, okay? So like, don't judge me, everybody relax, okay? And then I also got this really cute French press, because the reality is my last one broke and I bought another one, but this was the only option at TJ Maxx. And I just felt like tea would look a lot, like it would look so much more prettier than coffee in here. So I only make tea in this, and I still have not purchased a French press for coffee. When I'm on my cycle, I do take Advil liquid gels. My doctor, a long time ago when I was younger, was like, take liquid gels, they work faster, like they're just the best for your period. I have had Midol once before, and Midol was cool too. Midol's pill is just really big, and I don't know if y'all know this about me, I don't swallow big pills. Like, that's not my ministry. I don't do that. I don't play them type of games. So like, as you can see, like the liquid gel is really small. I don't play them type of games, and I'm really not playing. I'm gonna go ahead and pop 8, cause yeah. And again, I will be honest, since I have been regularly drinking this hibiscus tea, I can be honest right now, my cycle, she's a little nice. She's being a little nice right now. She's being a little nice. morning. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. It is 9 o'clock and I'm getting ready to really lock into my day. I just wanted to provide some updates on that steak on the first day of your cycle. Sis, do it. I woke up, and mind you, I'm an early riser for the most part, but I woke up at 7 o'clock, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Usually the first 3 days of my cycle, I'm very, very fatigued, very tired. All I want to do is sleep. And while I'm still taking it easy, I definitely feel like I have more energy than usual for the second day of my cycle. And I also chat GPT'd it, and they said that also when you pair it with spinach or sweet potatoes, it just puts a lot of that iron and vitamin B back into your system. And I just so happen to have had spinach and sweet potatoes yesterday. I had spinach for breakfast and then I ate sweet potato with my steak. So yeah. And I've always been very much into what food should I eat during my menstrual cycles or whatever, but now this makes me feel like I want to take it more seriously, because I was aggressively craving spinach and mushrooms before my cycle even started. So I just wanted to provide an update there. As far as my day goes, I do have a client meeting today. I have 2 client meetings today, 2 separate clients, but 2 client meetings today. I need to, and listen, I know today's the 15th, but I need to turn in the last document for my taxes. I'm not usually this late. I really don't know what happened. Again, Q1 was just very overwhelming and stressful for me. I just barely had the time to like do the house manager personal stuff. Like, relax, okay? I'm gonna get them taxes done. And yeah, that's pretty much my whole day. It should be super chill. I just wanted to wish y'all good morning, and let's get into the day.
To protect you and to love you and to be with you for life, Charlie.
This is the title we have for you. Half of them don't read it anyway, so I think to a certain extent you're just gonna get last minute changes no matter what. But maybe we could decrease the last minute changes by like 20% or something.
Yeah, I think from a creative standpoint or from like the production standpoint, do we think that we could set like a very, very hard deadline for changes like that, just so that there isn't a scramble on the back end? Thank you all for your time today. Again, if you have any questions, you can reach me by Slack or email. What's up, y'all? It's 8:30 now. I'm getting ready to go to bed. But I just wanted to share some thoughts. I know, again, it's been a while since I've been on the platform, so I have been talking in therapy, really just about like my love life. Really, this kind of not existent. Like, I think I told y'all a while ago that I started dating, and like I technically am dating. Like, I'm not actively seeing anybody, but I am open to the possibility or the notion of going on a date. And so in my mind, that's dating. But just as a refresher, I have been single for almost 3.5 years now. And I've been practicing abstinence for almost that long, but it's probably been like 1.5 years. This is real vulnerable stuff because I got family that watch this, okay? But probably like way over 1 year for sure. But yeah, I just feel like at one point in my life, not even at one point, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, 1 year ago, if you would have asked me if I was ready to get married, I'd be like, yeah, for sure. Like, why wouldn't I be ready to get married? Like, I'm a wife. Like, marry me now. But as I'm getting older and I'm having the opportunity to like really kind of be in isolation the way that I am, and really have the time to really think and to understand the gravity of the stuff that I be talking about, I am not ready for that. Like, when I really think about marriage and everything that it entails, if you are a woman of God, if you are a woman that seeks godly kingdom marriage, you have the responsibility of covering your man, your husband, in the spirit. You also have to keep yourself open to accountability. You have to be able to be held accountable and take that gracefully. You also have to be able to be unselfish and put someone else's needs before your own. That's just in marriage, you know, and that doesn't even include having children or, you know, anything like that outside of just marital affairs. And when I really think about the gravity of that, the actual gravity of it, and not just like hearing the words of it and saying, well, yeah, I can handle that. Of course, those are all the things that I need. When you really think about it, it kind of just sounds like a lot of work to me. It sounds like a lot of work that I don't really feel like I want to do at this point in my life. Not to say that I never want to do it. It's not even to say that at the end of the year, my heart posture has changed. I am just saying in this particular season, which has only been maybe like 3 weeks, I have felt like, maybe I'm not ready for the things that I'm asking for. It doesn't mean that I don't still desire them, but I think that it comes to a point where you have to be realistic about the thing. You have to be realistic. You have to be 100 with God, and you have to let him tell you what you are and are not ready for. And that's just kind of how I feel in my heart. Again, right now it's Tuesday, it's 8 o'clock. I'm vlogging. My house is quiet. There's no one bothering me. If I wanted to turn on my TV and play my TV at 100, I could. If I decided that I didn't want to eat dinner tonight, I could. And I didn't have to worry about any other mouth that I would potentially be responsible for feeding, or even just the notion that I might be hungry and somebody else might not be, or vice versa. I can jump up and do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. There is so much freedom in this season of my life. And I think that this mindset stemmed generally even from me really working on living in the moment. And when I say living in the moment, I would literally say, right now, it is Tuesday, it is 8 o'clock p.m. I'm in my house, I am vlogging to my camera. And this really helps when I really start to worry or think about my future and the things that I have or the things that I don't have that I really desire that I don't have yet. I've really been practicing this whole living in the moment thing, and I'm not gonna lie, it kind of eats. So if we talk about where I'm at in this very moment, I desire marriage, I desire love, I desire to be seen, I desire to be known, I desire romance, I desire companionship. However, if we're talking about the true responsibility of marriage, I don't feel like I am ready. And that is just a really real, raw, vulnerable thing to admit to myself. And that doesn't mean, again, that in 6 months I may not be ready, or a year from today I may not be ready, or that I'm actually probably ready right now. And, God is... Anyway, those are my Tuesday thoughts. I'm kind of really feeling the whole Tuesday thoughts. Y'all know I can really get to yapping on this vlog, but I really think it's for a good reason. I think that in my self-discovery, I've had a lot of really good things to say, even if it's just for me to go back and look at and, treat this as a video diary. So I am getting ready to watch an episode of White Lotus. I'm only on season 3, episode 2. I was told that it didn't matter what season I started on, so I started on season 3 because that's what everyone's been talking about. And I'm just gonna kind of relax and enjoy my evening. Thursdays are like a hit or miss because I have been doing this 5 a.m. prayer call on Thursdays like all year long. And sometimes I get out of bed, sometimes I go back to sleep, child. Today was the day I went back to sleep. And now I'm up getting ready because I got invited to speak at my high school, my alma mater, and speak to some of the girls about what I would tell my teenage self and just talking about me and what I do. I don't think I've ever done anything like this before, so I really don't know what to expect, but I've been praying about it the last couple of days, like, God, what you want me to say to these children, your children, and I'm gonna just rock it out. I'm sitting here trying to do my eyebrows because I was supposed to go get my eyebrows done last Friday, and I didn't go, and it's like, when I need my eyebrows done, like, doing my eyebrows just feels like surgery because I have to, like, really take my time and sculpt it out, or it'll look like 2 blocks on my face, which it still might end up looking like that, but I definitely, hopefully, will go get my brows done tomorrow so that I could avoid my face looking like this. But I am really excited to go speak to the girls. I did say that I wanted to do more public speaking, so if this is my start, then to God be the glory. I am gonna like post about it on LinkedIn and all that stuff, so it'll definitely be fun regardless, and I just know that God is going to speak through me. I'm gonna have someone recorded on my phone, probably won't like vlog or anything, but just record it on my phone and say what I gotta say, girl, okay? Last night I had a girls' night at my house, like really just impromptu. We literally just get together and eat some food and drink some wine, girl, and talk about the week in the middle of the week. I didn't vlog any of it because, quite frankly, I forgot to, so I'm sorry about that. But it was nice, and I was in bed by a decent time, which I really also love. See, you see how a little bit of surgery, you know, make it look like something, girl? That's all you need is a little bit of, you just gotta do a little bit of surgery to the eyes. That's all you gotta do. Don't worry about it. Is my name. All right, here's the final look. Abercrombie jeans, Shein belt, same jewelry, y'all. Ain't nothing changed. I've had this shirt literally probably since high school, or which is crazy to say, but probably since high school or something like that. So it might be from, I don't know where it's from. And then I have like an undershirt under. You know, this gives, I'm going to speak to the high school girlies, you know, face, shades, you know, real simple. Like, I'm going to see if somebody will, you know, just get a little footage of me speaking, and I will drop it in the next couple of clips if they do. See you later.